Hello, you guys. This is ES Muslim, and I make commentaries. First off, my account, my first account, I deleted it. The reason being was because it just had too much stuff on it, too much stuff that wasn't, it was invaluable, and because I only had 30 subscribers, but it didn't matter. But the thing is, with the subscribers, they just wanted the sub for sub bullcrap, and I didn't like that. I actually just want, like, to be honest, in my channel, I don't want none of that sub for sub. I really want like an audience that, like, that enjoy my videos, that just don't say, oh, sub for sub and blah blah blah. That that's not me. That's not the way to go. Like, I love it when people watch my games. They hear me talking. They hear me talking about things in my life, or what I did today. Like, not for me being very how you say it, like, oh, everyone praise me. I'm the Muslim. No, I don't want that to happen. I just want everyone to enjoy my videos and not like just sub and then leave and say, oh, good videos and whatnot. That's just not me. I want to have a really good audience, really an audience that just fluctuates from the time to time, that supports me and it says, oh, good job, you should go out to do game battles or any of that type of stuff. That's the kind of subs I wanted to do. And another reason was because that my Google AdSense was kind of messing up, and I didn't even know how to delete it. I was trying to delete the Google AdSense without deleting my account. But to be honest, I was like, man, you know what? That was just my beta account. I want to make a new account. I want to make a better account. I want to make an account that, that opens people's eyes in a way that you don't have to be that good in this kind of a game unless you want to try for like MLG or any of that type of stuff. Like, to be honest, I'm not that good at all. I have a lot of games that I just rage quit, and I have to. It's just like it's just the connection in my house just is not good at all. Every time I would play a game and go on the line, it would just it would freeze. The online would just cut off, and I have to go back on. Back and forth, back and forth. I have to wait. It's just, it wasn't worth my time, So that's the reason why I don't try to do really good. I can do better. I know for a fact I can, but there's days when I'm just like, I'll just play slow, I'll just chill. I won't be aggressive. I'll just be pretty defensive, but not too defensive as in like camping wise, but no. None of that. I hate camping. I despise it. I don't like it when people chill in the corner and they just keep looking at the other corner. It's not my thing. People have been asking me when I'm going to get a better quality in HD. I'm actually getting the Hapage. I was getting a lot of recommendations from my friends on live saying that, yeah, the Hapage is the best. But I have a Mac, so it's going to be pretty hard. But then all of a sudden they were saying, yeah, you need to use Elgato TV, and I'm like, oh crap, another app I need to buy. I go on the website, it's like $80 to $100. I'm like, oh crap. So I don't know, but for sure I'm getting the HTP VR this week. This week, I think like I'd say Tuesday or Wednesday. So the beginning of basically next week is going to be all my HD videos. But I do have a lot of videos that I've processed already, but like they're not in good effect. So maybe over the time of that sequence, once I get my HTP VR, I just want to finish all my my videos that are like in 360p. And then I'll switch out to the 720 to the Elgato TV. To the HDP VR. So that's gonna happen. I'd say roughly 2 weeks. Hopefully, I'll have my HDP VR by then. I want to record as much gameplay as I can. The way I do it is that whenever I record, I try to get the best gameplays. Of course, that's how all commentators go for it. And they what am I talking about? And I try to go for a KD, as I said, from 4 to 5. I don't want to go for that crazy kills. 49 and 2. Moab, all that stuff. If someone has done it, I don't have to do it. But there's some choices that I can do it. But dude, I tried the Moab before. I got like 22 kills. It's pretty tough, dude. You gotta be, I don't know, you have to have a team that has all like unlimited UAVs. You have to know their pinpoints. You have to know their spawn points. Like, I know that stuff. That's how it that's how you get better in this game. You gotta know everyone's spawn points. You gotta know everyone's not everyone's style of gameplay, but the way you gotta start memorizing their the way they fight and the way they try to attack other people. That's how I memorized it. That's how I started learning different tactics. There's not only one tactic. There's many tactics. There's tactics of taking your time. There's other tactics that you can rush and you can destroy the whole team by yourself. But to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it. I recommend you just taking it easy. Not rushing yourself. If you're getting attacked, don't go all out. If you see that jelly screen of yours, you don't want to go out on it. It's you're not gonna win the battle. You might win it. There's like a slight chance, but to be honest, for a fact, you will die. There's those possibilities that you might get it. There's possibilities that you don't get it. There's you just gotta try your best in the game. You don't have to be as good as you want to be. You can do the best you can by not even trying. If you wanna not rush and just have fun and not go crazy about it, you can just do your best. You can just have fun with it and play the game. And there you go, guys. 7,500, 4,800, and I got 27-3. I hope you guys like the new channel. I'm going to keep working on it and doing my thing. And rate, comment, subscribe. Message me if you want anything else better. Peace out, you guys.